And that's something else that I need to say. I made some incredibly embarrassing videos to Martin. I have no idea if he knew, if he believed, if he was watching them. I have no clue. For all I know, maybe he was passing those videos around. Maybe he was thinking that I was an idiot. I don't think he's a very nice person. If Justin Timberlake is his representative, then I really don't think he's a very nice person. But at the end of the day, I felt like I was under a massive love spell when I made those videos. And I have to tell you that that was actually pure bliss. Whatever I stepped into whenever I was thinking about him, it felt like pure bliss. I do. I it's not like I don't. I was going to say I don't regret it, but I do. It's very complicated because if you want to insult, if you have seen those videos, I don't know if he's passed them on. It would be nice to think that he hasn't passed them on to people that would just mock me for them. But yeah, if you want to insult me or how I was in those videos, you would only be insulting paradise because regardless to how I came off, I probably came off very schizo, very mad. Um, but yeah, I felt like I was in pure bliss when making those videos. I don't want people to see them because I look at them and I feel like I don't know. Every time I tried to make those videos, I felt like I had loads of things to say, and then as soon as I'd press record, it would just go out the window, and I don't know what I was saying. But it was definitely a love spell. I don't feel like I even associate myself with being that person because it's just like you just slip into just a pure white light. Um, and yeah, I don't think anyone should insult them because I think the white light is where I've managed to channel energy from. I feel like the souls go into the sun, which is the white light. But I feel like when you're in there, you're in pure bliss, and you have this just unsatiable desire to impress someone else. Now, you shouldn't live to impress someone else, but at the same time, the thought of being like that is, it's embarrassing, but it's actually it's like pure heaven. Like that's the way to describe it. I would rather people not see those videos if you have got them. I don't think I'd even want to watch them myself. But yeah, just thinking about Russell Brand passing on those photographs has kind of reminded me that maybe Martin has passed on those videos to lots of people, and I don't know how I would feel about those videos. There might have been one or two where I was slightly naked, but I'm pretty sure I posted some slightly naked ones on my Facebook page, and I don't really care as long as you can't see like too much. I don't consider wearing a bikini naked. I um, I guess a bra is kind of similar, but I don't know. I don't consider that to be naked, even though I don't want to wear underwear in front of people. But I don't know. Sometimes it's about respect. I don't want to pose wearing nude like underwear and pants because I feel like it would change me as a person because I'd be doing this to get sexual attention from guys deliberately, and that's not how I want to be. If people believe that I have done loads of underwear modeling throughout my life or whatever, their view on me will change. But at the end of the day, they don't know me. They need to know how I feel about it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with bikini wearing. I go to a spa 3 times a week, and I've been a member of a gym for a very long time. I think I had a break in the middle during that COVID period, but you know I'm very comfortable in a bikini. Although I call it tankini because I prefer the short kind. The stringy ones, I don't like the stringy ones. I think they're too revealing, and I'm slightly gay, I think, and so sometimes I can feel a bit attracted to a woman wearing a skinny. And yeah, so I wear tankinis, which is just a normal top, any top, and some short bottoms. But yeah, I don't know. I People are passing around but stuff that I would post on my thing. I don't care. But yeah, as for those videos, I don't even know how bad they are. But and I don't know. I can't understand if he was watching those videos and if he was passing those videos around to people. I can't understand how people would ignore me and still just continue doing what they're doing. I mean, maybe they were looking at them and thinking that I was just a stupid nothing. You know, it did bother me when Jay-Z created that Tidal. I think there was this company. It felt like they had all just gathered together to try and set up a one world thing. Only they were doing it without me, and that bothered me because I was thinking, why are you doing this without me? You know, I feel like what's happening now, there are people setting up some one world thing, and I think that people are working with me because they realize that maybe I do have some intelligent things to say, and I've always had intelligent things to say, but um, I don't know what people knew back then. I don't even know if Martin was, you know, maybe he was deliberately just, maybe she was deliberately an asshole, and my higher self has just got him to just completely ignore me. Hence all these videos that I was making for years, talking to him. Maybe they've just gone nowhere. I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like the singers and celebrities have been talking to me for the last 10 years throughout time, but they've been doing this for 10 years, and it's just like, do they actually know, or is my higher self just jumping into their body, getting them to do things that tie into things that, you know, when I see their clip, it will just, you know, I was just talking about how I don't care if there's a different body on it, and then I literally just go onto Instagram and see Madonna's posted something that makes me think, is that actually her body, or is that just because I'm pretty sure she did some nudes, but I don't think they were of guys sucking her tits and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is, but I feel like this sort of thing has been happening for me for 10 years, and I don't know if when they knew what they knew. I'd love to know this. I would love to just have a video where they talk and explain their side of things. I need to know this at some point. Um, and but yeah, I don't know what to say about those videos. I can say it's the truth, but I can't say that it's the reality. It's the truth of how I felt or what I said. Um, I don't think I actually had feelings for Martin, but I did. I mean, I think it was a spell, but I don't know how I'd feel if I know that he's been passing them around. I mean, maybe him passing them around has made people think that I was an idiot back then or something. I just don't know.